Jams. Salute. It's another episode of Stoic Night Live. And you know how we come. We always come in to share some gems because right now we lacking a lot of um, information out there in the world on how to just really live life better every day. We got a lot of things going on, so I'm always here just to drop gems from my POV. So salute to all of the SML crew, Stoic Magnetic leaders. Let's chop it. But here's what I really wanted to say. For those who really got vision, that really understand where they headed, those that really done had the time to get to know themselves, understand who they are completely, and really take the time to want to know what's next for them. I know a lot of people don't really think that far ahead, but for those who do, for those of us who want to see our vision through, that takes a lot of discernment, a lot of praying, and just a lot of just having a lot of faith. But more than anything, when you asking for what you want, what you praying for, what you're passionate about, everything that you need to become aligned, everything that you need so you can level up. Here's the thing I want y'all to really understand. A lot of people be saying this, but I want to approach it in a different manner when they're talking about manifestation and the things that come out of your mouth. Words are strong, and we've heard that so many times how words definitely have power. And I'm here to agree that they definitely do have power. Um, but the real thing is that when you asking for alignment and you really focused on your faith, everything that you want to happen, you already believe without a doubt it's already gonna come to pass, right? When you already have that mentality, you better believe it's gonna be some things disappearing from your lifestyle before you had a chance to really pick and choose what you wanted to remove or what you thought you was going to add to. Once you already have put the idea out and the thought that you're going to go this particular way and this is how it's going to be, the universe is going to align everything that needs to be in your realm. So everything that you have the vision for is going to come to pass. A lot of times I think we have the vision, but the vision and the goal or the dream is so big, which is great. They say dream big, aim high. But I think sometimes it's so much bigger and higher than what we think that the path itself doesn't seem to appear, don't really have a real like start date on it. You can see it, but how to get there is not registering like you would think it should. But that, to me, is everything because during that period, if you really focus and really understand yourself, self awareness is major. But once you start seeing certain things happen, you stop questioning. You start saying, I asked for this, and this is where it's supposed to be headed next. Just the way I got to go. People, places, things disappear. They're gone. Before you had a chance to say, well, I'm going to do it at this time. Or I think around about maybe this time, that's when it, no, you don't, you're not going to know nothing. Or, man, that person just da da da. I'll just call them. or damn, that person really switching up, like, different. Like the energy way different. I don't know what's up. Like I ain't changed, but yes, you have. You don't notice the switches. Sorry, let me speak on. Let me say a better word for that. You don't really understand the transitions that are happening because you still familiar with who you used to be. I mean, it's really difficult to say, "Oh man, I wasn't like this a couple weeks ago." You don't feel like that because you live in your day to day life. You're going to work, gym, you might got kids, whatever. Your day to day is still normal, but everything is switching, and maybe you haven't had a chance to really sit down. Or some people, I've heard several people over the last few weeks blame it on retrograde, which could be true. Y'all know I'm an astrology dude. You know, y'all see me with my crystal on right here and my copper, like spiritual astrology type of person. So retrograde could have very well been something that should have raised a few people's eyebrows because if you live in foul, your energy is off. You think that moon out there ain't really shifting something else on the background. Hey, I'm gonna just say do your research. You sadly mistaken if you think those energies aren't real. But just besides the point, whole nother conversation. All I'm saying is you don't really necessarily see those transitions that you're making. So I say all that to say you can't ask for alignment and then be comfortable with wanting to go back to the familiar things that weren't aligned. You can't want the universe to provide you with something and then be feeling away because it's not like how things used to be. You can't ask for how it used to be when you want something better. You know, you definitely got to follow through with the vision. Whatever come with the vision, the path, who knows what it might be. We rarely ever know what the path gonna be. We can see it, we thinking about it, we putting it in words, but nobody really always has the time frame on that. You just doing what you got to do in between time. But that's the beauty of it, I think, because you staying busy, you learning, you spending time getting to know yourself, self-awareness, you making some plans, so you thinking ahead. Those are all great things. You staying busy. You're not just sitting and being still while discovering what's next. You actually making moves while discovering what's next. Now you discovering what's next while you still making moves. The universe is gonna do exactly what you're giving to it. It's gonna work for you. It's gonna make some moves for you. And while it's doing that, you might lose contact with somebody that you used to be around all the time. You might switch positions from this place to the next place, and it might be a better situation over there. You might go from being able to only do this thing, but now you can do a few multiple things. There go the universe giving you what you asked for. So don't try to, you know, take that discomfort. I rather should say, take that discomfort and know that that's what comes with the shift. Whatever you asking for, whatever it is, you know, whatever you doing next, right? It's already happening for you. As soon as you put it in the universe, it's already taking place. Just time for your mind to catch up for what you asking. It's already there. So that's really something that I'm going through myself. Like I asked for some things and they are right there in my face. Wow, thank you. I prayed for this. I appreciate it. I wanted to do this. This is what I wanted. So when other things so happen to just, I lost a couple of things. I'm gonna have to distance myself from a few situations. They do feel uncomfortable. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. But I'd rather grow into this next shape and build my confidence there than to stay where I was at in this particular position where it's not going to necessarily take me to another level. So it's growing pains, right? Something like that. I guess you would call that. I'm all for it because Once you really on point with where you headed, and you don't really got to take too much time to hear outside energy or second guess yourself, now it's time to really catapult. Like, let's go. Let's get out of here. We out. We gone. We doing this. I'm just telling you what it is. But just wanted to come and share that knowledge with y'all. All of my SML crew, Stoic Magnetic Leaders, I love when y'all subscribe so I can keep on giving y'all the game. Follow me here and just come talk it out. The Lit for All sauce, the sauce for everything, it is coming to a store near you. I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there. Y'all know that I got the sauce. The sauce is me. I'm just letting you know that we're working on making it a bigger situation so we can have the world full of that lit for all flavor. Yo, y'all be good. Salute. Peace.